ID，我来自美国，我爱中国。It's like kind of like what I have found. There is a guy in TikTok. I think he's from Russia or something. He is like crazily saying that I love China. 我爱中国. Like he keep making the videos with that, saying I love 我爱中国. And there are some Chinese that really fall for that. They really believe that, and they say that, oh yes, welcome to China. You are you are a part of China. You are become our families, that sort of thing like this. And that guy is fucking rich now.
Yeah.
He got lots and lots of commercial, lots of ads.
Yeah.
So they call it 流量密码.
Yeah. But he also.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard this term before. That's why people keep telling me, if I don't do something like that, or if I don't have a strong opinion, or if I'm not young and beautiful or selling something, I will never be rich. I said, I don't want to be rich. I want to be famous. You know why? If I'm famous, Cece will be like, oh my God, come to my house. I'll cook for you. I don't have to pay for it. Like, oh my God, you're so famous. Like,
please take my money.
Please drive my car.
Here's the money.
And sell it
take
for me.
It. Yeah, they'll be like this.
Yes. I've been smoking e-cigarettes for 2 years after my divorce. I used to cry a lot. Surprise, surprise. And when I would cry, I would smoke cigarettes to calm down and breathe. Like, I'm like, so I would use them to actually breathe. And it became such a bad habit that I was smoking almost a pack of cigarettes a day. So I stopped smoking and I started smoking these because my friend was selling them. He gave me a bunch of them for free.
Is it
and so I was smoking them for free for a while. Three of these. Sorry, I'm not going to do advertising. 3 of these are 99 renminbi,
okay,
but they're no longer.
That's cheap. I don't like people say that. Okay, you seem so happy, like, because I always say that I'm like a happy puppy. 快乐小狗, right? I'm not really a dog, but just like happy puppy. But I don't like when I say this, and I say that I cry too. I do crying sometimes, a lot, right? And the people will be like, they don't know you much. They were like, oh, how can you cry? Why are you crying? You seem so happy. It seems like you only have one personality. It's be happy.
Oh no. People want to be around people that make them feel happy, and when you feel sad,
they don't accept it.
They don't know what to do.
How can you be sad?
Yeah. And in China, there's that like 天天开心. I'm like, nah. Just now, some woman said, don't be sad for divorce. Why not? I should be sad. I lost someone I loved. I got hurt. We hurt each other.
This is part
it's a very sad thing.
And I don't get it. It's like they were saying, why you're sad? You're not so pathetic. See your life. You're always happy. You have this, you have that. You should not be happy.
Well, they're trying to cheer you up.
No.
They're trying to make you feel better.
There are some certain things, yes, but
when she's
not that one.
No, they're exactly like the woman downstairs, like Lo Sha. Oh my God, the woman in the comments. I can't even speak English anymore. The woman in the comments, she doesn't know me, but she knows that divorce is painful. So she's trying to say like, don't be sad. It's not, be happy. It's okay. Like she's trying to cheer me up, but like that's the only way she knows how. People don't know how to deal with emotions. That's what I'm going to be doing as a live streamer, is talking about my emotions and helping other people with their emotions and things like that. Hello, Michael. Nice to see you again.
Marco. I can't see the... Okay.
Michael.
Yeah. But there are dual other people. Even in my family, they were like, you're always so happy. Why are you so sad? You should not be sad. They just use the term, you should not be, or you should be. This is something that it's not tiring. The thing that you can control.
Hey, Michael, do you have a moment? Can I call you on stage? Cece, can I swap you out for a hot guy?
Okay.
Instead of a hot
girl.
Can
I get off? Wait, I can get off.
I don't know if he'll come up. Are you feeling shy today, Michael? Oh, yeah, she left. She made room for you. If there's 3 of us, we'll talk all over each other, I'm sure. My good friend, Michael. Come on up. Don't be shy. When I had my first boyfriend, I was so sad when he left me, but it was the best thing which ever happened. Yeah, I mean, sadness, you can't feel happy unless you feel sad. Oh, come on. Don't refuse me. That's not polite. If you get on stage, all these people will follow you and love you and come to your room too. Michael has a really good Chinese learning room. If you're studying Chinese and you want to listen to beautiful standard pronunciation of Chinese, you guys should totally check out his room. Yeah, like I think a lot of people want to get rid of feelings. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel angry. I think the first, let me, yeah, yeah, you should probably do that. Um, or not, but that's not this kind of live chat. Um, you can't eliminate negative emotions. You need to embrace them and feel them and let them make you don't know what sweet is unless you've tasted bitter. You don't know what pain is unless you've not been in pain. So like all of these things are the human experience, and by denying or suppressing or ignoring your feelings, you're cutting out a part of what it means to be human. So, right, you're not a robot, right? Yes, you could program a robot to be happy all the time, and you also feel like you're like some kind of like loser. Like, why can't I be happier? I should be happier all the time. Like my life is, so bad because like I should learn to be happy about it. It's like no, you should learn to feel sad. Like your emotions are like telling you things in your life, and if you can be aware of them first, like oh, this feeling I'm having, what is it? Oh, this is sadness. I feel pretty sad about this. Then you can learn to control them and use them and learn from them because that's the best teacher in life. Your emotions are basically your soul or your inside, your inner monologue or whatever. It's your body sometimes even talking to you because a lot of emotions aren't they're automatic reactions. Like sometimes I cry without wanting to cry. Like I don't say, "Oh, let's not cry right now." Like you cry because like and physical things happen to your body. When you feel angry, your heart beats faster, your muscles tense up, so like it's your body telling you something's going on. Your body and your mind are trying to come together and tell you something. So learning to listen to that is very, very important in life. Yeah, that's going to be my platform. That's what I'm going to talk about on a lot of my live streams, like situations and stories in life and how they made me feel. This guy makes me feel happy. Hi, happy guy.
Hey,
How are you?
hey, hey! I just got back to home and
Oh
um,
my god.
yeah, just um, I just took all of my clothes off and then just cruising around on this app, and then you asked me up, and then I decided to put my shirt on. So I was naked like 5 seconds ago.
Don't give me mental pictures, okay? That's not what we need to. Um, so Michael and I are friends. We met in Guangzhou a few years ago. He was working here before, and he also lived in America for a while. So that's why his English is so beautiful. No, his English is beautiful because he worked very hard to make it very nice. But
Hmm.
so
Yeah, to be
we
honest, I
have a lot
learned a
in
lot
common.
from Brandy. So.
You learn nothing from me. You're useless. Um, no, he because he's lived overseas for a long time and I've lived overseas, we have a lot in common, so I really enjoy talking to him a lot. Makes me feel like
Yeah.
he can understand a lot of my pain that other people you've had the same pain
Hmm.
before. And Michael also lived in the South where I'm from, so he can relate to a lot of the experiences and people I grew up around because he spent time with them as well.
Hmm.
How's your friend Tom? Is he doing okay?
Huh?
How's Tom?
Tom? Actually, oh, I haven't talked to Tom for probably over 2 months. And then
Oh,
he messaged me yesterday, and I forgot to reply him.
that's no good.
You just remind me of him. So yeah, I'll probably text him back after uh, the hello talk tonight.
Tell him I said hello. I know he doesn't know me, but I know you mentioned him to me.
Yeah,
Or
I
if I
will. I will. I'll say bless his heart for
bless
you.
his heart, Tom.
Yeah.
No, my friends are starting to call me from America because apparently CNN is running this stuff about China that's looking really scary and bad and like
Well, that's quite normal because you've been here for over a decade. Then you know that how this news report perspective towards to different like
yeah.
governments and stuff. that's quite normal. I mean, there's one news that was probably, let me see, probably 4 or 5 years ago when I was in America, and there was an issue between there was a conflict between the uh, something about cyber attacks, that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah. I remember that.
And I was watching that news in America, and then a few days after that, and then I came back to China. I watched the CCTV news as well in China, and then they are talking about the same issue, but with totally
Opposite
different,
ways. Yeah,
opposite perspectives. And that was
yeah.
like, okay, that's interesting. I don't know who to believe, but it's interesting events to look at.
Yeah, Cece and I just mentioned that. She was saying, like, how do you know what news is real? None of it's real. That's the
No,
thing.
just like
It's
just
all
like
about money.
that lovely Donald Trump said, all of the medias are like sucks. They're fake news and stuff.
But his is the truth. Only his is the truth. Be wary of the man that speaks only the truth. Yeah, that's what you gotta worry about. How was the training today? I know your new job.
Well, it's been a whole day's training, and it was pretty interesting that I was the team leader in my group, and so we won the first prize, and then I got. Let me
So
show you. Wait a sec. Uh,
there's a prize for your training.
yeah, yeah, I got a prize for my training. Let me see. How can I like change my camera to the other side? Let's see.
Settings.
Settings. 后置上头. Okay, here. I got a
What?
whole case of Apple.
That's random.
That was pretty interesting, and but it's okay. Actually, I'm moving, and I really don't like apples. So
You can send it to
yeah,
me. Yeah,
I like
they're my
everything
favorite
except
fruit.
apple. Even people say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but I still don't like it. And
I
instead, if they give me something like banana or anything else except for apple, I'll definitely do it. But here, a whole case of apple, I think it's 16 pieces inside. So and I don't know anybody around my neighborhoods, so I don't know who to give it to.
Do you
Uh,
want my address? Because I will eat all those apples. And I am poor and sad right now. If you SF it to me, I can get SF. I will take your apples off your hands because I bought a bag of oranges and I'm still eating those. Like I only eat apples, oranges, and
that
bananas usually. I like other fruit, but I just like I don't know.
that sounds like a good idea. So give me the address after this, and I'll
No
send it to
problem.
you.
Um,
Yeah.
to the gentleman in the comments who just said, America is trying to make the world its slave only and seize its all resources by force. I appreciate your opinions, but we do not we briefly talk about politics or religion. We don't express strong opinions that will cause debates and fights. So he has been reported and removed from the room. Uh, I generally give warnings, but I think he knows exactly what he was saying. I don't want to have that debate and fight here. So for other people, please don't reply to his comment because I will also remove you as well. I don't want to start fights here. We're a lot of people from a lot of different countries, a lot of different religions, a lot of different ideas. Like we may be completely opposite in everything we believe, but we can still be friends if we come to each other with wanting to understand. He's not trying to understand. He's trying to tell me what he thinks of the world, and I'm not. It's not what this is for. This platform is for meeting handsome guys like Michael. Ladies, follow him, follow him.
One interesting thing is that a few days ago I went to the hospital and I saw. Actually, I got some subscriptions from the Chinese traditional doctors in the hospital, and the interesting thing is that I was looking at my neck because I really feel sore and kind of like dizzy, and then the doctor. I mean, I got some medicine from the hospital, and then I have already taken that for a few days now, and then today I saw the medicine because I've never read the
The
uh,
ingredient.
the how to say that the contents on the case. But um, and then today I saw that all of the medicines are related to like how to say that kidney and this kind of stuff. And I was like, what the hell? Then I made a phone call to the doctor because I added him on the WeChat. I say, hey doctor, I was the patient in your office a few days ago, and then this is my name, so please check my records in the computer. And he said, yes, I got you. And I said, so I got a question. Um, I feel pain and sore on my neck and head, but the medicine that you just give it to me,
It's for
it's
kids.
not, it's not related to my head and neck, but it's about my kidney. Well, why is that? And he said, okay, so that medicine is not for the neck. So for the neck, you should be like more careful on the position that you sit and stuff, and then you can resolve the uncomfort by massage or something like that. The medicines is for like to, how to say that.
Yes.
So based on what he said, I got some inner fire in my body, and he said that is the medicine to release or to. I was like, okay, but it's about my kidney that helps me in bed. It does not help me in my other aspects. And he said, yeah, everything worked together. I was like, okay, so
Oh no, I like. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like Chinese traditional medicine because I feel like it was based on a lot of trial and error. Like I feel like there was like some ancient Chinese guys walking around eating plants, going, "Yeah, my kidney feels better," or like, "Oh, I'm dead
yeah,
now." Like I feel like they just like they really spent thousands of years kind of working this system out. I like that it's natural. It's not been processed, but that's the thing. If you look at a lot of the
yeah,
medicine now, it has been chemically altered and processed, and they've added things. It's
yeah,
not like a tree bark
right,
or a flower or a root
right,
anymore. So you've got
yeah，
to be.
STU，所以你看的是中医，对，我看的是我西医和中医都看了，
Yeah,
然后西医没给我任何治疗，因为他认为我这个东西不需要治疗。
yeah.
然后中医的话说给我针灸，所以我针灸了着。后来他给我开了一些药，回来我吃了好几天了，我才发现都是一些什么补肾壮阳的药，我就感觉好奇怪呀、为什么？
有效吗？你觉得
所以
有效吗？
I don't know.
你现在
I
好了没
I
有？你现在还痛不痛啊？
I still feel uncomfortable in my neck and head, but um, I don't know if it works. You know,
So there you go. I feel like a lot of Chinese medicine is also kind of a placebo effect. It's like
uh,
that's one thing I worry about with those. Yes, Michael is very very much 东北人。他一说中文你就知道了。
Michael，你是东北人吗？RP 啊，我不是东北人，我是湖南的，我湖南长沙人。
你是湖南的，我是广东的呀。No, I like some of the medical techniques, not so much the medicine, but like the cupping, like the
Uh-huh.
gua sha, like that one. I
I
like the.
see.
I can see
Yeah,
where that
I got all of the cuppings on my back right now.
looks like an octopus was having a fight with you, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's like, oh my God. And then I got it like kind of like a medical picture, on my neck, and then
Okay.
there was a line that the doctor wrote down on the paper said, uh, there is a piece of like uncertain shade under the skin of my neck, and I was like, what is that? And then the doctor said, well, that's the
Cancer.
cupping. I was like, okay, so
Yeah.
that was really funny. 颈椎
对呀，法
医生，
兰的中文也
对呀，
是好。
我就感觉这是医生干嘛呀？
Yeah.
我肾也没毛
No,
病，
no.
大夫都说没毛病。
That's why I said if you guys want to learn Chinese from him, he's got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Chinese. But if you want to learn English from him, he doesn't have. He's not gonna tell you how to learn English. He's just gonna like talk to you in his beautiful, beautiful English. So he's not a teacher, guys. He's a very cool Are you still a salesman, I guess? Sales manager?
You know what? After yesterday's interview with a new company, they are making TV, and so they are going to probably send me to Chile, next year,
Mm.
and I probably go to your country this December. Uh,
What?
yes, I'm going to go to Las Vegas for the CES show.
What?
Yeah, the
I'm so
playground
jealous.
of adults.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Don't come back with STDs.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'll probably stay in Chile for some time, and so if I join, in this company, then I will be a general manager for our branch office in Chile.
Ooh, fancy. You
Yeah,
better start learning some Spanish then.
yeah,
Carlos, teach him some Spanish and how to talk to Chilean women. He's gonna need some
yeah.
tips.
I don't know, but I don't know. I probably have to build a new team in that country, and
Do you often read like management books, like kind of business books?
Well, to be honest, I don't really read a lot of management, related books, but I read a lot of things about sales, um, about different types of business models, and different types of distribution, sales, this kind of stuff, and branding, this kind of stuff, but not specifically about management.
Because it's a whole new ball game. You're like, well,
Yeah.
I know my stuff. I'm an expert in sales. I can do marketing and branding, and I'm like, got this. And then you get up on the top of the heap, and you're like, oh, now my job has nothing to do with that. My job is helping little 5 year olds stop crying and do their work and turn in reports on time. Like
Yeah.
management is like a whole nother skill set. Like,
Right, right，在那冰天雪地组建啥团队？冰天雪地没有啊，智利没有冰天雪地啊，South America。
yeah. But I heard there are penguins there, so you better take some cute pictures of penguins for me.
I'll probably pet one。
Yeah, take me like let me know how they taste. I'm Cantonese.
啊，
All
拉
right,
斯维
let
加
me.
斯啊，拉斯维加斯也不冷啊，拉斯维加斯在南方啊。
Yeah. Miss Misa, give me a minute, please, and I will. Cody code. The placebo effect is when you take a medicine that isn't
Ah,
real, but your mind
STU,
thinks
STU.
it will
You,
help
you
you.
probably you probably misunderstood. Las Vegas is in south part of India, but sorry, America.
South.
But you're talking about Alaska, right? Yeah, Alaska. Yeah, that's right. Uh,
Yeah. Anyways, that's cool. I hope the new job works out. People often ask me if I'm going to live in China forever, and I tell them no because Michael's going to save me and take me back to my country.
yeah, yeah.
Michael's going to take me away in his journey across the world.
Yeah. Let me try to stabilize myself first in
Yeah.
South America, and if then, and